So you don't like the Hot Toys Batfleck sculpt? I don't blame you. What's up, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another figure preview video. Today we're going to look at the Flash, Batfleck Batman, and the Batcycle. Hope you guys are excited about that. We're going to look at, as always in our figure preview videos, if you didn't know, we're going to look at the promo photos from Hot Toys, but also going to look at the photos of it on display at Secret Base. From our friends over at Pop Collectibles, if you want to pre-order this or any other figure, link in the description below, the discount code there if you like. Now, this particular version of Batman, which appears there's going to be quite a few, because the multiverse thing going on. It's divisive. It's got some cool parts, and it's got some not so cool parts. Unfortunately, the not so cool parts are kind of a big deal, and you guys have definitely let your voices heard on that section. But there's some cool stuff. There's some cool stuff. We're gonna look at that. I am curious. I actually saw the Flash trailer for the very first time when I went to go see Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that was the Spider-Verse. I think Across the Spider-Verse. I think that's what it was. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go out here on a limb, if I can, and say that the Miles Morales, the Spider-Verse movie that I just watched, was flipping unbelievable. I mean, if they don't win some, I generally don't give a shit about awards, and I don't care about any of that. But that one, damn. It was visually the most interesting and the most visually interesting film I think I have ever seen. It is crazy. So if you haven't seen that version of that film, go see it. Watch it in RPX, IMAX, whatever the hell you want to watch it in. But go see it in the theaters. It's not one to wait on to see at home. It's unbelievable. But I digress. That was Marvel. Let's get back to DC. I was saying I saw the Flash trailer for the first time in the film. I generally don't watch trailers as a rule. And somebody's trying to message me, but they're going to have to wait. But I did see it, and it looked great. And I'm curious to see how the film goes on. We got a couple more weeks before we can actually see it. And there's that. So if you're excited about that one, let me know in the comment section down below. But today I want to look at the Batfleck version of Batman. I either right before this or right after this video did the Keaton version, the modern version suit. Go check out that figure preview video as well if you like. Let's get into the Batfleck. So Batman and the Batcycle here. The Batcycle looks pretty sick, and I know a lot of people are going to be collecting all the Batcycles because there's a lot of them. You got the Bat Pod, you've got this one, you've got the one for the Pattinson Batman, you've got Jazz Inc.'s going to do a Batcycle for the 66 Batman. It's got all kinds of stuff going on. And these all look pretty stinking cool. A wired cape, so that's cool. I'm glad they're doing that. I wish they would give us an option of a wired cape and a drape cape, because a wired cape trying to drape just looks weird, doesn't do all that great. But even here, you can see kind of back here in the back corners here, where it just doesn't drape well, and that's just a thing. Regardless of that, look at the we got a little double bend going on right there. So it got some posability out of that. That's kind of cool. This suit looks badass. I'm not gonna lie, it looks quite fantastic. This section up here, this section right here, yeah, it looks ass bad. Yeah, there's that. We'll get to that in just a second. So the Batcycle looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. I dig it quite a lot, actually. And it's a pricey piece. I think in the States it's like $400 and some odd just for the bike. So it better, like, engineering wise, it better be pretty spectacular. You know, I don't know. But the suit itself on Batman, look at all this stuff. I mean, we'll get to the Secret Base photos, but look at all the, oh man. It's armor on top of a suit. And it just looks good, man. I'm a big fan of this suit. Hopefully in the film he's as badass as he looks here. But here's our wired cape. Looks like it's got some decent mobility on it. This base down here, we'll see about that in a little bit. But yeah, We'll look at the sculpt in a minute. The Batcycle looks amazing. Look at all the stuff. So the Batman and Batcycle. So you can get one, both, split them up, do whatever you want to do. I think if you're going to get into this, you might as well just get the set and be done with it. That's just my opinion. But we got separate rolling eyeballs. We got 3 mouth plates, which we'll look at here in a little bit. We've got this new cowl with the shorter ears, which I think is cool. I do like the Keaton cowl better. I mean, this just, I dig that one better. We've got this light up LED base, which is going to look good next to the other ones. The Keaton one's yellow, obviously. This one's going to be blue. We got some hands. We got some other stuff, vehicle rimming accessory, and some other features there on the cycle. And I think I've got some other features. There's some accessory or mobility options on the cycle. But yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. The little double wheel, I think, is a pretty cool touch. You got a little kickstand on the bottom of this guy. That's interesting, so he doesn't, fall over while it's on display. Kind of dig that. And overall, I think the suit looks pretty badass. Here's the one I'll look at. Articulated flaps. So on the bottom, you can see the flat, and then on the top, we got opened up. We got light up functions going on. Looks like there's a bluing effect going on the exhaust down here at the bottom. Again, this going on here. So it must be titanium. I would guess, because you typically see that bluing effect with titanium exhaust. So that's probably what the old Batfleck used up. So that's kind of cool. Just a little touch there if you like cars. I like that. I think it's a nice touch. And I'm a big fan of the bike in general. So flaps up, flaps down, light up functions on the front and the rear. I guess this is going to be, if I can zoom in here, this blue section here is going to be the engine. So we're going to have a light up function in there. A little turbine action, if you will, I guess. We'll see how that plays out. But all this looks pretty stinking good. But let's go ahead and flip over to the secret base photos if I can. And here we go. So here's the point of contention, the sculpt. Now, in no way, and generally I give Hot Toys a lot of leeway on head sculpts. I reserve judgment on Hot Toys head sculpts because generally they deliver, most of the time. This one I don't get. Like if this is supposed to be Affleck, I don't see it. Like I don't see it at all, and which is very strange because on the Nightmare Batman and the other, the BVS and all the sculpts, those were great. I don't understand this, so we'll wait and see the film. I don't want to be too harsh on judgment on this without seeing the film. Maybe this is just something we don't know yet. Like there's something in the film that this actually looks like it's supposed to look like, or so. I don't know. So I hate to rush to judgment on this one, but it does. I have questions, I have some concerns. I guess we'll put it that way, because I just don't see it. So if it turns out this is not supposed to be Affleck, then we'll have to retract our statements on that. But if it is supposed to be Affleck, it's not. It's just not. It's not there. Just not. And I know a lot of people are upset about that. But yeah, and the question, I guess this would be a question. Could you possibly use the lower mouth plates on your Nightmare Batman for this one? That would be interesting. There's no way for us to know that right now. I mean, there's zero. When it gets released, maybe. I mean, that would be a miracle. I just don't see it. Like this is Affleck and he gained 50 pounds, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it, man. That Batcycle though looks badass, futuristic. Looks like it's ready to do some crime stopping. It looks great. I'm a fan of it. And there's that bluing I was talking about there on the bottom. That looks cool. Now, chances are, and the odds are, it's going to be a big hunk of plastic, just like the Bat Pod is a fragile piece of equipment, although it does look pretty badass. But it is fragile. But here's the suit on display, and it looks great. It look like the pose is crap. Like this is a terrible pose. It doesn't show off how awesome this suit is. But look at this. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, is this blue or black on the straps and then the cape? It's black. I just think it's a different material in the way the light's hitting it, but it might be like a blue black or something. I don't know, like a navy, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I'm looking at this and I'm going, Well, the chest plate is definitely black, no question about that. This has more of a grayish blue color to it. And you didn't really see that in the promo photos, and I thought that the photos of Secret Base were a little bit more telling. And do you guys have thoughts about that? I mean, it looks like we've got like carbon fiber armor, which is the texture they've got going on top of here with the bat symbol. So we got carbon, but we got a mix of colors, right? We got black, we got grays, we got what appears to be blue. It appears to be that way. I mean, that's definitely great. Look at, here it is, right here on the back. In fact, I got other photos. It looks like, look at it. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me move the photos here. I wanted to kind of showcase this for you guys. Come on. There we go, right here. All right, this looks flipping blue, right? So you couldn't really tell that from the promo photos, but that's black, blue, and gray. That's what that is. No doubt about it. We got a little light reflection going on in the display case here. I don't hate it. Some of you guys might not like it. But yeah, look at this. That's blue. Gotta be. So what are your thoughts? Did this change your thoughts on this? Seeing how the photos on Secret Base are actually got these different variation of colors? Or do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you have concerns? I mean, look, you can see, right, the different color there in the gauntlet and the glove. I don't know who that guy is. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird pose altogether. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this guy. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I don't know if I'm going to pick any of these up. The Keaton Batman, I'll probably pick that up. But I don't know if I'll pick this up. I might. We'll see. If the film is amazing, maybe. I do have a few Batman figures in the collection, although I'm not like collecting all the Batman. But some of you out there certainly are. So let me know your thoughts on this Batfleck. Other than the head sculpt being terrible, I get it. I understand. But other than the head sculpt, because you guys already went crazy on the head sculpt on Facebook and everywhere else. What do you think of the suit? Are you going to get the figure? Are you going to get the bike alone? Are you going to get the figure and the bike? Are you buying all the bikes? What are you doing? Let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Now's a great time to do that. I have can I just show you? Hold on. Let me just show you something. Hold on. I got boxes here of stuff I need to get videos done on. So obviously I've got this guy, which I've had for a month and haven't had time to mess with. I just got this guy, Night Out Spider from So Toys. Pretty cool. Just got this guy from Pop Collectibles, the Stealth Armor Iron Man, the Marvel Comics version. Love that. That thing looks beautiful. And also, War Machine. So we got this guy too. So I'm pretty excited about all these. And that means I've got a busy weekend knocking out videos. Oh, and other stuff that I haven't told you about yet. But there's that. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And as always, click what you like. See you next time.